Sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, said yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon'.
Welcome back. We back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to Rich Torres thinks he owns the resort. Man, get your boozy ass on. This is a Midwest safety video. Let's get right into it. Just stop loading it.
Good evening, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Oh, what y'all think y'all going?
Good, you?
Doing well, doing well. What's going on?
Something enough.
What's up?
No.
Seems like you guys had a lot to drink.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, well, is there a reason why you're trying to get into the building? Clearly it's... Well, that's not what I heard, so...
Oh, really?
Clearly
Yeah.
Any evidence?
You guys are staying here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have ID
Yeah.
that I can see?
Yeah. We're definitely not trying to get in anywhere.
That's fine.
Brother, you can't even.
You want
Stop talking to him, please. Thank you.
Yeah?
Here's my ID.
Alright. Thank you. Alright, do me a favor. Just wait for me back over there.
Okay.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Yep.
Boss. Boss man. Boss man.
Yeah, for real. Like, the guy's hanging out. Not doing anything wrong.
That's fine.
Why you flash the light this?
I'm trying to wake him up.
Why?
Because I need his ID.
What do you mean? We paid to be here.
I know, but I was called out here that you guys overly intoxicated.
Overly intoxicated?
Yes.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, well, apparently you guys are trying to get into the building and... Hey,
What
boss,
building?
I need you to get up. Josh!
Dude.
Do me a favor, stand back. Stay back over there.
Fred, don't worry about it.
Stay back. I'm not going to tell you again. Stand back.
What are you doing?
What is Hugh Jackman doing?
Like, seriously.
I'm asking you nicely to stand back, please.
Don't worry.
You really going to want to make this into a bigger issue?
No, I don't.
All right, then, please
Like,
stand
why
back.
Are you bothering the guy?
Stand back. I'm not going to tell you again.
Fred,
Josh!
Get that nigga with
Josh.
water, nigga. Check his
Josh! Oh, well, seems like he's having a good time. Hey, boss, do you have any ID with you?
Yeah, he does.
Do you have your ID? You don't? Okay. Alright. Thanks for getting over here. Alright, so they're like extremely out there. It's up to you guys. Do you are you guys trying to kick them out?
They guess here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I already have enough for disorderly intox. I can take all 3 of them. Hey, boss, do me a favor. Wait up over there for me.
Let me tell you something.
Wait up over there for me.
That guy is
Stand back over there for me.
Over
All right.
there, the young kid.
Turn around. Turn around. Stop. Turn around.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's one of those situations where it's like, I walk up to you. Now, granted, I shouldn't have been walking up to you, right? But I'm drunk. So I walk up to you, and then I'm about to ask you a question, and then the next thing you say is, you don't really even say nothing. You just start pushing me. Gang, I'm going to push back. Now, it's an assault on a law enforcement officer, but that's nothing to do with me right now.
I'm not going to tell you again.
Oh, you got to pick it up.
What do you mean?
Bro.
I'm not trying to be anything.
Job 12? I mean, manager?
I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to be an asshole or nothing.
You really want to do this? You really want to do this?
Are you seeing me being an asshole?
I'm telling you to get on the ground now.
Oh, why?
I'm not.
Why?
So that's
Get on the ground now.
To be an asshole.
You really want to go through this?
Why are you being like
I don't want to do this. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground
Oh, he
now.
about to tase this out that boy.
Fred, I'm the
Get on the ground now. I'm not going to tell you again. Get on the ground now. Keep your hands out of your pocket.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
What type of authority,
Just
bro?
look.
Like,
Relax. No. I'm telling you. Relax.
like he slapped me.
Fred,
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Manager, W, man. We ain't get to see the other side, though. He's
I
the
don't
cameraman.
understand, but what's going on? Like,
Oh,
why
well.
are you angry at me? Or,
I'm not angry. I told you from the beginning.
I'm doing my job.
like, we're pretty simple people.
I told you
no?
to stay back multiple times. You ignored my lawful commands. Then I told you to put your hands behind your back, and you ignored me. And you decided to fight, so this is where we're at.
Fight?
You didn't fight? Okay, well, my camera says otherwise. Hey, stay over there. Stay over there.
Or if you walk up,
You stay
brother,
down
he's
there.
gonna do
Dude,
other
that
stuff.
guy.
You stay down there. This could have been avoided easily.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on right now.
All right, well, you made this into a big ordeal, so this is where we're at. You do realize I could have tased you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have ended really badly.
I'm not trying to create problems, but I don't get it. Like, I'm not trying to cause problems, man.
Oh, well, now you got yourself into a big problem.
So what's up with the store dog?
I only spoke to one of them. They're almost passed out. He decided to fight, so
I didn't fight at all.
he's coming with us.
Right, sit up.
Fight ish.
Hey, 13, can I get meds to my location? I want to cuff him to the back. I'm gonna cuff him in the back because he's okay.
Why are you grabbing me like that?
You could have done this the easy way.
I did try that.
No, you didn't.
He's gonna handcuff you. He's gonna put in the back. Okay. No more fighting. Okay.
I haven't been fighting at all. I don't even get what the hell's going on right now. I got it.
Not yet. All right. Well, I tried to get his ID. He gave it to me. Tried to talk to the other two. The other one that was on the floor, he was like passed out, so I was trying to wake him up. When I was trying to get him up, he came up to me, and I told him to stand back multiple times. He ignored. At that point, I walked away because the manager came in. He was telling me, you know, that all that they were doing, they were trying to get in through the closed building, whatever. Well, as I'm talking to the manager, he approaches me, and I tell him multiple times to stand back. He approaches me again. Once he gets like really close to me, I'm like, all right. I decide to, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna detain you for now. That's when I like try to put cuffs on him, and he started fighting. And then I told him multiple times. I even held him at taser point. I really avoided the taser because I don't want to.
Got you.
But other than that, he did, you know, push me and do all that. We were fighting.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're gonna charge him for battery on enforcement. You're gonna
Yep.
charge him with resisting arrest. Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna have to pat him. Put the gloves on. Can you step out real quick? I need to pat you real quick. Yep. All right. So let him. You can come with any family?
Yeah,
Okay. Where are they?
they're in there. Like, I don't even get what's going on right now.
All right. Step inside. Real quick.
In here?
Yeah. You got his name, right? Oh, watch out. Be careful.
It's hard to get in.
Oh my.
I don't even get what's going on right now.
Yeah. Hey, you know he's
Step
drunk as
inside.
hell, bro. This nigga.
In here?
Yeah. You got his name, right? Oh,
That nigga need help. Hey, somebody get this nigga a banana bag. He drunk as shit. He gets drunk as shit.
watch out. Be careful.
It's hard to get in.
Hydration, man.
The original officer, a rookie, now revisits the scene with a supervisor to find the other two suspects are gone. The supervisor moves on to review the use of force with the original officer.
So there's vomit here on the floor.
They said nothing. They're just on vacation or whatever. Apparently, the manager came. They were like trying to. They were
Open
like
these?
yanking on the doors.
Right.
So I told them if they have any ID or do that. I was fighting Brent. He gave me this like off the back. He gave it to me there. I come over here. I tell him, let me see your IDs. The other one's working on it. He's trying to like not. He's like almost in and out of consciousness.
Right.
The dude over here was literally like he was completely passed out. So I'm
Right.
like, hello, wake up.
Yeah.
Shining my light. He comes out of here and like stands in front of me. He's like, hey, he's got cancer or something like that. Like, why?
Okay.
That's up. Why are you shining his light? I'm like, bro, like back off.
Right.
I'm just trying to wake him up, make sure he's good.
Okay.
Once that happens, the actual manager, supervisor comes out and he sees me that I'm arguing with him. So I decide to take a break. I walk over here and I'm telling.
Had you already called for code 4 at that point? No.
No,
Okay.
because he wasn't actively
Right.
resisting or anything.
You were just having an argument with him. Okay. Like a verbal argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm here talking to him. I'm like, hey, like, I was standing right there exactly. I was like, hey, so like, what do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's the end game here? And he's like, no, like at this point, I don't know. And then he comes out down the stairs, like sort of in an aggressive manner. I tell him multiple times, back, like, stay back.
So he traveled from up there,
From up there all
down
the way
here.
down.
So he went down 50 feet.
Yep.
to come confront you, right?
I called him multiple times, stand back.
An aggressive manner being
Like,
yelling.
no, he was just like walking,
yelling.
like, you know, like forward like this, like just.
Right.
you
So
know.
he's walking towards
That's
you
aggressive.
like he was walking directly to you with pace.
Yeah.
Was he saying anything?
He was like, oh, like, I don't remember what he was saying,
About
but
to
he was
ask
saying
you a
something.
question.
So he was yelling something?
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
he wasn't.
loud? Was
I
it?
don't remember. It was.
Okay.
Y'all niggas just be embellishing shit like it's not on body cam. Now, don't get me wrong. Lil Buddy, for the most part, is not remembering anything, and he's not really saying that this nigga was OD aggressive. I mean, he did kind of confront him, but that's not really a confrontation. The nigga was walking up slowly, then said he was about to ask this man a question. You niggas then proceed to say, well, your sergeant or whoever the hell it is asking these questions, then proceeds to try to sprinkle in some bullshit. That nigga didn't yell not once. What are we capping about?
I don't remember. I have to review the camera.
Okay.
Once he gets over here, he stands like almost like right in front of me. I'm like, bro, like I'm not gonna ask you one more time. Stay back over there. And he's like, no, like blah blah blah. So at
Okay.
that
So
point,
he verbally refused your
I took my cuffs
directive.
out from here, and I just went like, all right, come here. And when I did that, like I was about to close the cuff, and he did this.
Okay.
He yanked his arm.
So you were trying to put a cuff on somebody from the front.
Like I grabbed his arm.
Okay.
When
Yep.
I like did that, I don't remember what I did, but I think I grabbed his arm.
And he yanks away.
He yanks away. So once that happens, we're like standing like at
Was
one
he
point.
standing over here or was
He
he
was
standing
standing
over here?
here.
Okay.
And at one point, I was standing here.
So you got in between him and the other people when he yanked.
Once I saw that I was in a bad point, like, I took out my taser, and that's when I called out. I had one at taser point. I held him at taser point. I don't know how to describe it, but he came up this way. At that
So you
point,
got back over to this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go up to him and I just try to like, you know, get his hands behind his back. And then that's when he like does this. I try to take him down. He caught himself with the railing over there. I took my taser out again. I was about to tase him and I didn't. We came back over here and this is where like I think I did a frontal takedown. Like I grabbed him here, did this, and then he fell hard on the ground.
Okay.
He fell somewhere around over here.
Jiu-jitsu?
Right there, that's exactly where he was laying down. So we were somewhere here. So this is where he fell down. I take my cuffs out again, try to cuff him. He yanks away and he's like moving his arms around. At that point, I take my taser out and I take the cartridge out and I put it up against his body. I'm like, if you like move, I will tase you. And he like gave in.
Okay, and then that's when you cuffed him?
That's when I cuffed him.
Okay. Don't take your cartridge off next time. It's the same force level.
It's not though. I think he's telling that nigga, yeah, bro, you need to keep your cartridge in because you never know if you actually have to use that motherfucker.
Hold him.
What?
We're going to put you in a different car.
Dude, I'm okay. I'm not a bad person.
Turn around. Butt first usually works. Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
So we have some rules in my patrol car, okay?
Okay.
I know that you got into a little scuffle with this deputy over here, okay? If you listen to me, if you try anything, it will be the worst mistake
Dude,
you've ever made in your
I'm
life.
not
Do you
trying
understand?
to do
Do you understand what I'm
anything.
telling you?
No, I don't.
Okay. If you try to do that again, it will be the worst thing you've ever done in your life.
I didn't
Okay.
get
As long as we have that understanding, okay?
All right.
I don't know who these niggas think they is, bruh. Nigga said the worst mistake, nigga. It's gonna be an assault charge. What that is? 12 months, 6 months. Use a bitch. Tired of this. Ain't talking about something. It'll be the worst mistake you ever made in your life. Okay? I just want an understanding here. Like, bro, you're not gonna do anything. At all. At all. You gonna get that nigga more charges. What you gonna do? Slam him on his neck? Okay, cool. How was that? The worst mistake of his life? Like, bro, I hate when niggas speaking platitudes. Like, bro, you just doing the most, bro. First and foremost, stop speaking in generalities. Like, you know who I am, and you know that you're one of those. Neither one of those things are true. Like, neither one of those things are true. You don't know me, and I know you're not one of those. Shut up.
Okay. Now.
Well, at least we could say that they weren't driving. Now, I have dealt with my fair share of people who linger too long at the neighborhood bar, but a certain call comes to mind, and it's not because of the danger that was involved, but because of the lack of investigation that was needed. And it might have been the quickest arrest that I ever made. Call came out as a male attempting to break into his ex-girlfriend's house, and upon arrival, there was a male outside the house kicking the door and attempting to get inside. And this, of course, is rare because most criminals leave before the police arrive. And once I made contact with the male, he appeared so intoxicated that I don't even think he knew that I was an on-duty police officer. Because I remember thinking to myself, myself, this guy seems so out of it. Let me see if he'll admit to what he did on his own. So I said to him, sir, are you locked out of your house? And he said, no, it's my girlfriend's house, and she won't let me in. So he told on himself. So I then say to him, step down here and let me see if I can help you figure this thing out. He then extends his arm as if to shake my hand. He was arrested on the spot, and he did do some jail time over this case. Now imagine for the moment that you're the officer that arrived to this scene that we have today, and you walk up and see 3 people either taking a nap in a strange location, or there might be something more suspicious going on. Now the officer does do his best to speak to one of the males, and if you listen closely, you can hear in the officer's tone that he knows that this interaction is going to be taxing. The officer then makes them aware that he was called there and was told that they were possibly trying to get inside the building. So the officer follows protocol and gets ID from one of the men, and he then tries to wake up one of the other suspects, but he's not waking up. Now keep in mind that these men can possibly be charged with disorderly intoxication, and in the state of Florida, that is a misdemeanor of the 2nd degree. And to make things worse, one of the men is getting close to the officer and not following orders just to stay back. Now after the officer speaks with the employees, he does decide to arrest, and then here comes one of the men, and as soon as he gets in the officer's face and the officer attempts.
Yeah, like that's weird, bro. You could have just stayed where you was at, bro. The nigga was gonna ask if these niggas was, if you want to get them for trespassing, you was gonna be asked to leave the premises. If you did not leave in an orderly fashion, guess what? You was gonna go to jail. But you ain't have to do none of that shit. All you had to do was sit your dumb ass back over there and sober up.
Attempts to take him into custody, he does begin to resist. But sadly, this is where we're at, because the officer rightfully has his taser out, but this guy casually walks away like he just changed his mind about something trivial. Now, after we hear a scuffle and backup does arrive, the officer gets his camera back on, and the male is on the ground and cuffed. Now, in conclusion, this started off calm and ended a little tense, and thankfully the officer wasn't injured and the male was taken into custody without any injuries. And in my opinion, this officer used the right tone and the right amount of force needed to defuse the situation the best he could.
Brent was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, resisting without violence, disorderly conduct, and disorderly intoxication.
Gang, how the you gonna resist with and without violence? What the don't those two literally contradict each other? That don't make no damn sense. Yeah, Brent was in the wrong, and to my surprise, 12 didn't shock him, tase him. Could have, was well within his right to tase the man, but he didn't. So this is actually a wholesome interaction for the most part. I mean, Brent's a dumbass, and the sergeant interviewing this nigga tried to add in some sauce, like, bro, it wasn't even all that. Legitimately wasn't even all that, bro. Drunk man did drunk thing. Let's go ahead and arrest him, bro. Disorderly conduct, violence. Simple. That's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share your thoughts on the video in the comment section below. Also, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I drop on this channel. I think that's it. Yeah. Stay safe, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one.
Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything Everything I'm seeing, I achieved it, bitch, you best believe it. It has been my Nintendo switch it, don't kick it with my kinfolk. Haters just be talking, so I really do not need their info. Yeah, their info. Yeah.